What's up, y'all? It's your girl Exotica, and welcome to my channel. We are doing an anime convention vlog story time today. I was up until like 2:30 last night with my cats because they want to act like a fool. So I went to the gym. I got on a Stairmaster because I'm doing a 14-day challenge. And right after, I killed my abs. So I definitely took out all frustration or whatever. All right, let's get into it. Like, comment, and subscribe so you stay. Hey y'all, I just got back from the gym, so I am about to go ahead and officially get ready for this convention, and I will see you in a minute. Hey y'all, so let's get into this story time because I said I was going to do a story time, and my goofy self done recorded what I was doing and while I was doing it instead of doing the story time. So let's get into it. It was not that long ago that I started this YouTube channel. Technically, I have two. One is a gaming channel, and I started that one in May of last year. This one, Exotica, I started in, I want to say November, maybe October. I'm not quite sure, but it's still fairly new. And I've been keeping it like quiet. I've been keeping it quiet. Like only a couple of people know about my gaming channel, and even less people know about my personal channel. One day, I'm talking to one of my friends from high school. She has a channel as well. And I've been like so supportive of this girl. And I still love her to death. Like I will always like have love for people that I've spent a lot of time with, and I'm always be like that genuine like support for you. So like I said, yeah, she has her own channel, and I'm proud of her. Like I'm happy for everything that she's doing. And so like one day we were talking and YouTube becomes a topic, and we're talking about it, and she's like talking about her channel and everything like that. And I'm genuinely, like I said, I'll be genuinely happy for you and want the best for you. Like, I want everybody to succeed. I want everybody to be uplifted. And that's literally like the type of person that I am. That is the energy that I bring. I will never hate on you. I don't care if you're doing better than me or if you're doing average and I'm doing shitty. Like, I would never hate on you ever. And that goes also with you telling me something and me disregarding it. I brought that up because so I did end up telling her about my channel, and the first thing she did was laugh at me. And like at first I was kind of like, oh, okay. Maybe at the time I was telling myself like maybe I'm like taking it wrong or something like that. Like it's not a laugh at you, it's a laugh with you thing. But it wasn't a laugh with you thing. And like I said, I told her about my channel. First thing she did was laugh at me. I'm like, wow, I've been this like supporter for you and like help you with ideas, help you with like other things, other personal things. Like I've been the one that, of course I'm not the only one, but just the fact that you needed my support and you came to me and I was able to do that for you. And when it's my time to confide in you and be vulnerable, because honestly, I was like really scared to like publicize my YouTube channel. Like I was not making it public. Like on my Instagram, I was not advertising my YouTube channel. But now I'm like, fuck it. If people I know see it, then oh well, if they see it, it's another view. Seriously, this channel is about me expressing myself, me doing the things that I like, and me literally just sharing small parts and pieces of my life with the world. And I want my channel to be like this with the hopes that there are people out there that can relate. Honestly, I want to be able to have this type of channel where you see like the goofy stuff that I do and hear the way that I talk. It might be kind of monotone in a way, or there might be some people that don't understand the type of humor that I have, and that's perfectly fine. I want there to be someone or some people that be able to see my channel and be like, oh, I relate to this, or to be able to see this and be like, well, if she's okay with being herself on her channel, then I can start posting on my channel, or maybe I can start a YouTube channel. I can be okay with myself. And so that's like really why I have this channel. Here I am like listening to this girl like laugh at me after I just told her about my YouTube channel. And then she's like, well, I mean, and I was like, well, I mean, what? And she just like, she makes this little like voice, like, I don't know, or good luck, but it's like underlying. And I'm just like, dude, you know what? I think it's time for me to get a move on. That was honestly like the last time I talked to her. It might just on the outside or on the surface, it would seem like it's dramatic for me to like stop talking to somebody or to make that kind of move over her laughing at me about my channel. It is so much more like me telling you about that story. It's just like the tip of the iceberg outside the water. And it's like that for so many people that I used to associate with in the past, like that I'm no longer friends with. And it's like I take so much because while all this stuff is like happening, oh, I'll be like, oh, damn, well, they said some fucked up shit to me. Or I'll be like, oh, dang, okay, that was kind of messed up. Or, oh, that was kind of uncalled for. And I would just take it with a grain of salt and I'll keep it pushing. And I would like keep showing them love, even though they keep like rubbing me the wrong way, being inconsiderate, being selfish, because I'm a very selfless person. Now I am in a kind of a hard place right now, tough spot. Yeah, I've been a little more like in my shell to myself, but if someone were to ask me for help, like I would not hesitate to help. And that's like literally the type of person I am. For me to be like that and to be around people that like laugh at me and kind of like toot their nose up at me, really it's just like I'm at a time and a place where I'm comfortable with not making a scene about it, but I will like distance myself from you. And like I said, I will always like have love for people that I spent a lot of time with or got a lot of memories with. But it's like, you know, sometimes you have to love people from a distance. And I am just now being able to be comfortable with that. Like, yeah, it hurt, but like that's life, honestly. And for me to have so much in front of me, so much potential, so many opportunities, and so many things to experience, like, you know, it's okay. And for the other people or other girls, other young ladies that's like watching this, I will honestly just say, like, you know, if you have people like that in your life, it is best to go ahead and distance yourself. Even better to cut off, but just to start off, it would be better to go ahead and distance yourself. Like, it's going to hurt and you're going to have to learn to cope with, for example, for me, like the people that I cut off were actually like my only friend. Now I'm in this space where I have to cope with the loneliness and find stuff to do or be open to other people that I do end up meeting out in the public, because like I can't just let this experience with, you know, these people affect my experience with the next person that I meet, all because of the people that I used to know. So I would definitely say, like, for the people that is going through stuff like this, like, you know, it is definitely okay. And something that has helped me a lot is just like becoming more spiritual. To be honest, like I've grown closer to God. I'm not as close as I would like to be, but you know, with taking that step every day or doing something that will be beneficial spiritually, and it don't always have to be like going to church or anything like that. Like you can pray. Like prayer is always powerful, and meditation is something else that you can do. And there's so many different things that you can do just spiritually that will help you mentally, and it will also help you cope. And for me, like being in prayer, and I don't pray as often as I would like, but everything I do, like, you know, I'm out driving on the street, thank you, Jesus, or I will say a little self prayer and ask for protection, like for these other people. Like I would ask for protection of others before myself, you know, just little things like that. So even though I don't pray as much as I like, as in like bowing my head, closing my eyes, or kneeling down and praying, like I do have a lot of just moments where I take a step back and say thank you, or have a little conversation. And you know, everything count, literally. So you don't have to be perfect, you don't have to start out perfect, you don't have to end perfect, as long as you make that effort, you know. And that's just touching on like spiritually doing things that will help you. I just hope that this channel will become like a safe space. And honestly, like during this period of not loneliness. I would say isolation. You know, there's a lot of things that God will do, and he will isolate you or move you away from what's not good for you in order for you to grow. So for the people like myself, honestly, like at first I was afraid to be alone, but for the people that's like afraid to let go of the people doing them wrong just because they're afraid to be alone, like you can be stunting your own growth. You could be stopping yourself from progressing because you can be holding on to something that's literally holding you back, whether it's the habits that you done picked up from the people that you've been around to being around like negative energy like that subconsciously holds people back. And not a lot of people like know that like energy and the power of the tongue is so important and so big, and people honestly underestimate it and think that that's something that you should take with a grain of salt, when in actuality it should be the haters, it should be the people that doubt you from the get-go, from the jump, or doubt you the moment that you have hope for something, because there's a lot of people that would do that. Like you would have a plan or you would have hope for something, and they would be negative about it from the start just because they don't want you to start, because they know you will be good at it. And so there's like so many different levels to how a person that's not meant to be in this phase of your life with you can hold you back. And I'm doing this story time today because I really do feel that is an example of someone that I need to let go, because like honestly for years, like more than one person have been telling me to leave this person alone. But I'm like, oh, well that's my friend. Oh, well, I mean, whenever I'm around her, I have a good time. Like whenever she don't make me mad, I'm having a good time. And honestly, that should not be the transaction. That should not be the compensation. Like it should not be like, oh, when I'm not mad at this person, I'm having a good time. Like no, that should not be the equation. Like when you're with someone, you both should have and feel that positive energy. Like don't get me wrong, like even the best of friendships will have disagreements. There's a difference between disagreements and setting boundaries and being disrespected and people being entitled to what you can do for them. There's a big difference, but it's such a thin line. And so many people that are empaths, that are empathetic, um, that are genuine and want to be there gets taken advantage of because of that. Like if you have to sit there and say, like there should not ever be a time that you dread when you're about to see somebody. There should not be a time where you dread talking to somebody. There should not be a time that you dread how someone's energy make you feel. And if you are in a moment of isolation like I am, take this and use this as a chance, as a stepping stone. Use this as your time to become one with yourself, your emotions, your feelings, and you spiritually. Take this as your chance to better yourself. And there's so many ways to do that. Like it's more than just working on your physique or something like that. Like you, obviously that is one thing. You can go to the gym and work on your physique. You can go to church and work on your spirituality. You can learn a new hobby. You can work on your inner traumas. And that's something that is so huge for me, working on inner traumas and unhealed childhood traumas, and working on and releasing resentment, even if it is subconscious. This moment of isolation is meant to be for you. And if you're in it, use it in a positive light, because God is putting you in this situation for a positive result. He is doing this with positive intentions. And as long as see the light at the end of the tunnel, you will be okay. I am going to go ahead and conclude my story time slash rant. This was just a moment of me being vulnerable and just sharing that. And there's so many people that goes through the same thing. And I just hope that this message gets to who it needs to get to. I want to be able to help. And with that being said, without further ado, we can go ahead and continue with this vlog as I get ready for this anime convention. All right, so about this, I listen, don't judge my hair. Don't judge my hair, okay? It's short and I can't just leave it out because it'll have my wig sent up high. So I had to do that. All right. I will laugh all you want. Laugh all you want. But as you see, I got my outfit on, my costume on. The only complaint I do have about this outfit is that the pants were not like thicker, girl friendly. Like if you got a booty, you gonna be pulling your pants up the whole time. That's my only complaint. But other than that, like I literally love the outfit. Like literally love the outfit. Like I felt so good putting this on. When I say I was like pulling my pants, like my life depended on it to keep it up. See it from the back because the bitch real thick. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, like when I say I was pulling these pants up the entire convention. And for my makeup, I don't have everything I need to like complete a look. So for example, like I don't have setting powder. And that's something I wish I had because at the end of the night, I was looking like I just ran a marathon. But my makeup and everything stayed in place. But yeah, like I don't have everything. And that will be something I will be investing in soon. And far as in Juri Han, that is who I'm cosplaying. I will put a picture up. Juri Han, her style, her makeup, her attitude is this like, bratty, sassy, playful type. And her makeup is it's like a pink smoky. And so I was like trying to figure out how I wanted to pull that look off. Now I feel like I did it backwards because I put the pink on before I put the black on. And I probably should have put the black on as like the base, put the pink on top. But either way, it still looked good. So I'm not complaining. I will just learn from this and I will make sure I make that change when it's time for DreamCon, because that's like all these little events and stuff that I'm getting ready for is like literally preparation for DreamCon. Like that is my biggest event this year and I'm so excited to go. Y'all, I was so hyped. Like I had my music going. I was feeling myself in this outfit. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of dancing. It's gonna be a lot of dance break. Y'all, don't be judging on the faces I'll be making while I'm doing my makeup. I just want to put that out there right now because we're gonna have to fight if you're up here laughing at the faces I'm making. And I will also say, just a disclaimer, like this video today is a total trust the process from beginning to end. Like I cannot express it enough. Like I was trusting the process while I was doing the shit. Like so just trust in it and it's gonna be good results. It's gonna be good results, but just trust it. Okay. Just trust. I will also say that this whole video was just like chaos. Like it was one thing after another thing after another thing. And like from start to finish, today was just complete chaos from start to finish. Like I said, I was up at 2 in the morning dealing with my cat's bull because they decide that they want to knock stuff down and be where they're not supposed to be. And then like coming to fast forward to now, and I'm doing my makeup and I open my eyeshadow palette and it breaks and the eyeshadow cracks and like it crumbles all over the floor. So now I have like highlighter eyeshadow like spread all over the floor. So it was literally like something nonstop. Little did I know, struggling with my pants every 5 minutes during the get ready process will lead to a whole night of consecutively non-stop pulling my pants up. Mid video, I was ready to just be like, all right, cut. I'ma just turn this off and show the camera when I'm done because I was like nervous as hell to see how this was gonna turn out. Like I didn't know what to expect, honestly. Full fledged, just ready to be like, all right, turn this off and I'll show y'all the result. So I ended up giving it a little more faith and I took my blending brush and tried to like blend that black into that like peachy color that I made. Honestly, even though it looked better, I was still undecided on it and still like honestly just didn't like it. Like I straight up did not like that look and was wondering if I could save it. Here, really quickly, I'm just applying the eyeliner to my waterline on the bottom lid to see how that looks. And to be honest, I think that that saved it as well because it darkened up the rest of my eye, if that makes sense. Because like I just had that eyeshadow like down there and like at the waterline and everything, it was still kind of bright. So it was like a contrast and it didn't help it be fluid and transition how it was supposed to, especially with it being a smoky eye. And since I liked how the eyeliner on my waterline look, I was wondering if normal eyeliner would help put it together as well. So here I am doing my winged liner. And for those who watching, if y'all have any makeup tips and tricks and things to make my life easier, please don't hesitate to comment. Like, I am open to criticism, I am open to ideas, and I am open to everything that my audience have to say. So I will be like, if you have anything, any feedback or anything, I would love to try it out and love to have your opinion as well. And honestly, since the eyeliner is like in the dark, I didn't think that it really made too much of a difference if I put it there or not, but I really do think that's what helped it like really tie together. So I'm really happy that I did that. And at this point, I was trying to decide like what I wanted to do for my lips. Like it was so much going on with the eyes. I didn't know what I wanted to do for the lip because technically Jury has like a really like basically a bare lip. Like it's not nude, it's not like it really just looks like she don't have anything on. And I knew that honestly I didn't want to just like not have anything on. So I was like really trying to decide between like, do I just want to put on lip gloss or do I actually want to do something with the lip? But I did decide to do like a liner with a like color filler and then like with the nude in the middle. And in my mind, it was a nice transition. It was a nice blend. Again, trust the process. Trust the process. That's all I gotta say. And in all honesty, I absolutely love how these lip liners glide onto my lips. It's like velvet. I absolutely love it. And honestly, it's the lip liner off of TikTok. Like it's TikTok shop lip liner. I always internally laugh at whenever I do lip liner because it's always that like just bare. You have the liner on outside of your lips. It's just like, hey. So we have that color on, and I'm trying to decide like what color filler I wanted, and that was the new color that I was thinking about using at the time. But I ended up going with more of a like rosy, or it had more red tint to it. And I think that was like fitting for not only the liner that I had on, but also like for the color scheme of Jury's outfit. So I was thinking that that was a better fit to have on, and it will blend the colors better as well. Because if I just do that dark lip liner and then go straight in with like a nude color, it wouldn't be no transition, and it would look kind of scary, honestly. Speaking from experience. So I thought it was a really good thing that I added that mid color to like really fill it in and to give it something to transition to. Now here, that's when I say you have to trust the process, because at least to me it looked kind of wild. Well, not wild, but it looked kind of crazy to me. So I decided to go in with like my classic like black. I use it as lip liner. But it's really like eyeshadow. And I use that to put on top of that dark color, because that eyeshadow, it blends and smudges and it transfer like really easily. So when I mix my lips, like it will have that dark color, but it will also have that like other color for the lip liner that I chose as well. So it's not just completely dark. And I really do like that it came out that way. Like, look at that blend, look at the colors. Like, that is so cute. Like, I really do think everything like really came together nice. And I'm just really happy that it came together so well. Like, I honestly was not expecting it to come together at all. Like, truth be told, I was not expecting it to come together at all. So I'm really happy about this. And now that I'm done with that, it is time to throw on my wig that I've been looking for all day. And if you have seen my previous videos, you would see that I did another jury video, and that was actually just for fun. That was before I even got invited to go to this convention. And I was like, dang, like this would have been perfect advertisement for like the convention coming up. But overall, I'm still glad I posted it. But in those other videos, I got the wig on. So I'm like, I know it's here. I know I have it. What the hell did I do with it? And also, it's this company called Mo Flavor that I am absolutely obsessed with. And they carry Jiggle Defender. That's what they call it. Their brand is Jiggle Defender, but it is technically like cosplay tape basically, and it is so nice. It goes on really good, and I love how it feels. And honestly, it do have a nice hold. It really do have a nice hold. And here I'm just fixing that top because I cannot trust going out and moving around all day with that top. I can barely not pull on it and I'm at home. So I really thought this would be a great time to put on the Jiggle Defender and really just make sure that it stays in place. Now, honestly, I will say any other time the Jiggle Defender is great, but this day in particular, when I got to the convention, I was sweating a lot. Like I was in a panic and I was sweating a lot, and I guess I was sweating too much, and I loosened the Jiggle Defender a little bit. But it is super easy to put on, and yeah, like it really has a nice hold to it. Now, don't let that sway you from going to buy it, because like honestly, I think it is better, a lot better than the other like tapes out there. To be completely honest, like it is a lot better than all the other tapes out there for cosplayers. Like it's specifically for cosplayers. So 2 + 2 is 4. Like, come on. And watching this video, you get to see the process. Like, you get to see how easy it is. Like, literally, just pop it on there, peel one half off, stick the other half on there, and take the back off, and you stick the clothes on there. Like, it is that simple. And look at how much better that top fits now. Honestly, I was trying to decide if I wanted to use the Jiggle Defender for my pants, because look at how much I'm struggling with my pants. Like, this would really be the only complaint that I have throughout the whole night. Like, my pants is literally my only complaint. And I was trying to decide if I wanted to use the Jiggle Defender on my pants, but with how much of a pull and how heavy, because a bitch real thick, but not like with just how heavy of a pull it is. I wasn't sure if it actually would hold up, or I would have to use like a shit ton of Jiggle Defender, and I didn't want to do that, and that would just be wasteful in my eyes. So yes, dance break, celebrate, because seeing how all of this came together and how nice it looks, like I'm so happy. So yeah, I'm just celebrating real quick. Celebrate. And last minute, I know earlier I mentioned that I could not find my wig. As I was messing with my outfit, I remembered that I put my wig with my costume for the simple fact that everything will be together. Duh. And these little space buns or cone buns or whatever you want to call them, little things. I won't call them horns because they're not that. But yeah, those two little pieces, they give me a run for my money. And honestly, I want to like rewrap them, but I'm scared to mess with it because I don't want to undo it and not be able to do it back how it's supposed to. Well, I mean, I am just wrapping it, but I don't want to undo it and mess it up worse than what it already is. But they're supposed to be buns. They're supposed to be twins, and they looking like cousins. Like, y'all, I try to take care of my cosplay wigs. If y'all got any advice, please let me know. And I had to keep checking the side mirror in the bathroom because like something was in my eye or irritating my eye. Like I was fighting for my life on a low. Like I think I played it off good, but I was like fighting for my life. I ain't gonna fake them space buns been fighting for their life the whole night too. So yeah, there you go. There's your jury. Now I'm gonna just model a little bit, just show it off a little bit. Killer beans. If you know, you know. I'm gonna just say that. All right, and there's my get ready with me. Side Boulevard. All right, so now that I got there, oh my gosh, it was so much happening. I had to use the bathroom. The people didn't let me in the bathroom. I had to run to another hotel to use the bathroom. But it was so worth it. I met my friend like in the heart of the convention, and this is where we're walking through. We're walking towards the main building, and oh my gosh, look at the weather, look at the costumes, look at the scenery. Like everything was just so beautiful. Like I was looking right to left, right to left, right to left, and everywhere but where I was walking to. But it was so much to look at. The scenery was just so beautiful, and I was so happy that I went there with my friend. She really made the experience that much more fun for me. And my friends, her and her family, they had their own booth. They were a vendor, so that's how I was able to get in. And oh my goodness, look at Wally! Isn't Wally so freaking cute? And he said it too, and my heart just melted. My heart melted. But oh my goodness, look at all these cool freaking costumes. And I seen like this really cute Chun-Li. She was so freaking cute. I didn't see that many Street Fighter characters, sadly, because I was in hopes that maybe I can run into one and we can like take a picture of beginning a standoff. That was my idea, but like I said, I didn't see too many other Street Fighters other than Chun-Li. But yes, look at this view. We walked all the way down. We walked down, we walked back, and there's just so many different things. There's this person singing. I can't remember which princess song it was, but it was a Disney song. It was really nice. And here we are inside the hall, the venue. It's at the Anaheim Convention Center, and it was 3 floors high. It was a three-story convention. And oh my goodness, look at this freaking view, y'all. And look at everybody down there. They look so small. And I really thought that this stand was really cool. Just like the attention to detail. And I'm so excited for this. I cannot wait until Dawn comes out. I saw some really cool lightsabers. So that's what this stand is for. And there were so many different vendors that had such beautiful, detailed artwork. Like if I took a picture of every stand that had artwork, I would be talking for hours. Oh, and I found the Street Fighter corner. It was so cool to see this. And I took a couple pictures. I'll show them at the end. 2 plus 2 is 4. I'm a Street Fighter character. Why not take a picture? But look at Bowser. And here we are walking from the convention. Um, my friends, they invited me to dinner. And here we are walking into the Marriott where I found this goddess. She was just so happened to be walking past, and I absolutely had to take a picture. And this is a picture of my dinner. And we are leaving from Marriott and walking to the Hilton. Look at how beautiful this scenery is. Like it was a cluster of hotels. Like the convention center was at the heart of all of the clusters of hotels. Like it was freaking huge. Look at how packed everything was. There was a masquerade ball and another gathering starting at 8 o'clock. I wanted to go, but my friend didn't want to go. So I decided to just go ahead and go home. And this is me being hyped in a car going home. So yeah, that's my experience going to this anime convention in Anaheim. It was amazing and I cannot wait to do it again next year. And if you guys like these reviews and these story times, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that way you get that notification when I post. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Bye, love.